Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and and intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. Intuitive friends, for those of you that are watching me after the live stream, this live stream is a $9.99 live stream. However, I do offer 5-minute mini readings on my channel. This is not it, but if you would like to join me for that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and YouTube is going to notify you whenever I am on doing a free mini reading or a $9.99 super chat reading. Excuse me, intuitive friends. If you are a member, if you are a member on the channel, don't forget to take a look at our community post. I added a community post, and what I'll do is I'll add it here in a minute so you guys can take a look at that. And I'm doing a members live event, little demo. So take a look at the chat in a minute because I'll be adding that in a few. But before I jump into the reading, intuitive friends, this reading is focusing on 4 areas here. Okay. Now, this is what energy may be unfolding for you, but more in depth, and using not only tarot, but also using charm casting. Okay. So if you took a look at your July readings, all of your July readings are charm casting and tarot. So if you haven't taken a look at that yet, you should. And those are already posted up. Okay. So that being said, intuitive friends, the 4 areas that I'm going to be focusing on are challenges, delays, luck, blessings, so the unexpected, job, career, money, or something that is super valuable to you. For some of you, it's going to be money. For some of you, it's going to be job. For others of you, it may be something else. But whatever it is super valuable to you. Okay? Last but not least, we have the love sector. All right. So when charms, because I'm going to use my little charm bag here. When the charms fall in any of those areas, then I'm going to be channeling the messages that are coming through intuitively connected to that area. For example, challenges and delays. I'm going to be channeling messages here. Sorry, I think this looks a little crooked. Hold on, let me fix it. There we go. I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what could be creating an obstacle, what challenges could be connected here to this area, maybe even timing, or what patience or perspectives will be needed in order for you to move past those challenges. Here in the luck and blessing section, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on positive opportunities, abundance, protection, unexpected blessings that may be coming in your direction, career, job, finances, or things that are very valuable to you. I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on work, business, finances, promotions. For others of you, this may lean into interviews, workplace environment connected to the energy, and or new opportunities that may be coming through job, career, finance, blessings, or something valuable. Last but not least, in the love sector, whether you're single, dating, in a relationship, married, or focused on self-love, the messages that I'm going to be channeling in regards to the love and relationship section, which could be with friends, family, loved ones. It could be your social circle. your professional circle, or it could be self-love. Okay? Either way, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the emotional energies surrounding your emotions or surrounding your heart. All right? That being said, intuitive friends, let's dive into important parts here of the reading that I need to review before I jump into who's here and the messages that I'm going to be channeling. First and foremost, this is not a free reading. There are no refunds, no follow-up questions, because I'm going to give you as much details as I can, as I always do. Okay, so if it isn't coming through, then I'm not going to say. But if it's something's coming through, I'm going to channel it. So that will be that. Intuitive friends, this is either a $10 USD reading or a $9.99. Some people tell me they see $9.99 on their YouTube thing. Other people see $10. Doesn't matter. As long as it's $9.99 or $10, that's fine USD. All right. Remember that these messages are designed for guidance, reflection, entertainment, and helping you to into the possible energies that may be surrounding different areas of your life. Don't worry, if you don't know how the charm casting is going to go, take a look at your July readings, which, by the way, are up already. Okay? And also the singles reading is up as well. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, legal disclaimer, please remember that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. And please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Intuitive friends, if you haven't taken a look at the community post, you should, because I do have an announcement there. For those of you who are members already, you should have seen already the members only event that's happening. So far, it's Friday at 8 p.m. Okay, but I'm not quite sure because I haven't checked the polls. Yeah, so far it's Friday, July 10th at 8 p.m. Remember, that event is only members only. So if you're not a member yet, this would be a great opportunity for you to become a member so that you can benefit from this demo that I'm doing. And this is going to be the first out of many. I might have to change some things around on how I'm going to do this moving forward. But as a starting point, I did want to share that with you. So there you go. If you haven't taken a look at it, you should. All right. Want to say hello to Shatira. Hi, Shatira. Thank you so much for your super chat, as well as Monica. Thank you, Monica, for your super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Can't wait to start the reading. We'll see how that may resonate. Remember, we're going to see what may be potentially unfolding using both charm casting, and we're going to be using the tarot as per usual. All right. Intuitive friends, just remember this is not a free reading. I just came off a free reading that I did a few minutes ago. So there we have it. All right, let's see what's coming through. First up, we have Shatira, and then we have Monica. I want to say thank you to Shatira and Monica for being members on the channel. Shatira and Monica, you should take a look at that members only poll, as well as the information, because it's going to happen on Friday. So I'm going to do a demo for all of my members. So make sure that you're there. So please vote. If you can't make it, just know that you're going to have the members only video. So you're going to be able to have that. And when you send me your email address, I'll send you the slides that are connected to that demo. All right. So you don't have to copy anything down, especially the materials and things of that nature. All right. That being said, Shatira, hello, my dear. Welcome, welcome. After Shatira, we have Monica. Hello, Monica. Lovely to have you and see you here. All right, let's start with Shatira. Shatira, let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for you? And let's see how the charms may cast themselves randomly here on this map, okay? Woo. All right, beautiful. All right, lots here. Lots here. By the way, I want to say, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a little frog here. Okay, I'm pushing him forward only because he came out outside of the mat. So that's important. That says a lot when it's off the mat. It's still connected to your luck and blessings, but it came off the mat. All right, let's start. Nothing came in the circle of self. So the circle of self here is about your private side, the things that you are keeping within your private self. So nothing fell on it, but a lot fell on the borders. Okay, especially here and here. I'll talk about that in a minute. I don't know if did I just move that? Shoot, I think I moved it. All right, I think it was here. All right, so there we have it. Now let's chit chat first about the challenges and delays. Okay. A lot here is closer to job and career, even though it's not on the career, job, career, money, or things that are valuable section. But you have, look at this. They came out all in one row, challenges and delay, but teetering into job and career. So let me just first talk about what's coming through in regards to challenges and career. The one that's closest to you here, or I mean, when I say closest to you, I mean the charm that's closest to yourself here is imaginative. Now, imaginative, I want to say it's Cancer energy that's right underneath. Sure enough, that's it. That's exactly what it says. So Cancer energy. But remember, it was in the imaginative. Oh, hold on a second. I'm sorry. In the imaginative side. So it came up across, it came up as like the reverse energy of the Cancer side. So challenges and delays. There may be either someone, and by the way, we're still in Cancer season. So there may be someone or something during this Cancer season here that you may feel or have been feeling that has been some sense of challenges or delays. Whether it's something that's not moving, something that you feel kind of like it's stagnant or stuck, or this could be also could be talking about your emotions. There could be something having to do with your heart or your emotions that you are feeling that has become or is challenging or something that you feel may be delayed. Now, remember, this could be something that's unfolding for you. So if it doesn't resonate now, it might resonate. It might resonate in the near future. And what I feel here is that there is an energy very much connected to star or the constellations. There may be something on your astrological natal chart that could be pointing to some type of challenges and delays, especially in your Cancer house. Okay, house of Cancer. I'll give you that exact placement. I want to say okay, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. The house that Cancer rules. All right. So Cancer rules the fourth house. Okay. Cancer naturally rules the 4th house in astrology. So if I were you, I would check to see what that may mean for you, because there could be here something about challenges or delays connected to your 4th house in astrology. All right. And that being important because you have the star constellations and that. So there could be either a planetary shift connected to your 4th house. And the 4th house is very much connected here. Hold on a second. Home, family, deepest emotional core. Exactly. Bingo. Validation, confirmation, something connected to your emotions. Told ya. Remember that Cancer is a water sign. Okay. So water is yin energy, very much connected to the emotions. Whatever this challenge or delay is, you're either feeling it now emotionally, or you will be feeling it as time evolves. You may feel like something isn't changing or transforming, or you have butterfly, but you also have the number 1 there. I don't know if you could see it. There it is. I'm going to bring all this a little closer so you could see it, because I know some of these charms are very small, but I want you to see what I'm seeing. So you have the number 1. The, the number 1 in tarot is the Magician card. It's also aces. So you may feel like you are in need of a new beginning, but you're not understanding why something may not be moving. See, that's the number 1. There may also be some sense of challenge or delay in your rising, in your sun, or in your your first house, your rising sign or your sun sign, because you have the number 1 there. You also have the letter Z. The letter Z may be connected to either someone's beginning initial in their first name. This could be someone's last initial on their first name, middle name, last name, nickname, or it could be connected here to, I'm so sorry, just give me 1 second, because now I have no feed here. I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Something here connected to the name of something. I'm also getting the letter N as in Nelson or Nancy. That's just symbolism there, just to give you a name. So I'm getting the letter N, and I'm also getting V, like Victoria or Victor. Okay. So I'm getting the letter Z. Either that could be the beginning initial or the ending initial of a first name, middle name, last name, or nickname, as well as the letter N for Nancy and V for Victor. Okay. So I'm going to scoop this up now that I have said what I said. Of course, there's more messages here, but we're going to start with challenges and blockages. Okay, remember the butterfly and the letter Z and the letter 1 were all together bunched up. So that means something. There may be something here that you feel is causing some sense of stagnation or challenge. But guess what? It's connected to the heart. Oh, darn it. Okay, I don't know if you could see it, but there it is. Those are your charms. There's that star constellation, the heart. Now, the good thing is that the butterfly came up in its upright position. the letter Z or the letter N or the letter V right there. Okay. And I have the number 1 here. There you go. You see the number 1? Okay. Now, what's interesting is that I'm also hearing the number 7. And the number 7 is, if we're talking about months of the year, is July, right? And much connected here to the Cancer pendant or charm, but it came on the reverse. So you may feel like your emotions are blocked, your intuition is blocked, something may not be moving, developing. You feel like your new beginning is taking a long time. Could be connected to matters of the heart. I'll talk about that a little later, because you do have the cat on its reverse side and the bee on its reverse. So we'll keep that in mind. And you also have this pin here that it's teetering between challenges and delay in love, as well as the letter, oh, I forgot about that. You got the letter T or the letter J or the letter L right on the border of challenges and delays and bordering love. So again, it feels like these two are very much interconnected with one another. Now let's jump to the part of the reading where luck and blessings. Now you saw the amethyst come out of the, when I was doing the casting, it started here in job and career, and then it kind of went into the luck and blessings. So intuitively, you may feel, well, I'm getting like you may have an intuitive feeling, or you may get an intuitive hit, okay? A gut level feeling, a hunch that something here is shifting or changing. You may see it as sign, symbol, synchronicities. It may be connected to something having to do with a commitment, because I'm getting circle here. So it could be connected to a circle. Circle means, something that's around your orbit. It could be around you as well. It could also be talking about commitment, like, ring, like the ring, commitment, a commitment here. But you do have here the frog, and the frog did jump out off of the mat. And when that happens, it's telling me this is something that first of all could be coming up later or far away, but it's about your emotional release on something. It's super important for you to emotionally release whatever it is that you are feeling, whether it's repressing your emotions about something or the sadness of something, because that could be creating energetically a block here connected to your blessings. Frog always comes to me as emotional wounding, emotional healing, purification of the heart, purification, cleaning through tears, crying, letting it out, so that you could be more centered or more grounded to your intuitive spidey senses here. Now, you do have anchor. Interesting. I don't know if you have water, a lot of water on your astrological natal chart, because you have water again, although we are in a water season, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But you have an anchor, and your luck and blessing is going to help you feel more stable or anchored. This luck and blessing that may be coming in your direction could very well be connected to a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or the season of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Right now we're in Cancer season. So that may be the reason it's kind of like teetering. It's more on this side with value than it is on challenges and delays. So something could be shifting planetarily for you. Again, check your 4th house in your first house of your astrological natal chart. There could be something there because you got the number 1. Okay. So anchor, this could be connected to military, Coast Guard, ocean, nautical theme, as well as emotions. There could be someone that is connected to that, or there could be here you feeling more grounded as time evolves here. Divine timing is at play with the circle because it's coming across as divine timing when it's here under luck and blessings. Luck and blessings with the frog. I'm getting kissing a lot of toads before Prince Charming walks in. So there may be someone or a situation that it doesn't have to be in love, but it just came across as love. Where you may be saying, I've been going round and round and round with the same thing, and it's like things aren't moving or things aren't shifting. The frog is here to say, release that emotional energy, and there could be you taking a second look at something that you don't think it's impressive, or someone that you don't think is as impressive right now at this moment in time or in this future unfolding, but could turn out to be something very stable for you, whether this is in job, career, blessings, whether this is in love. Oop, touch that there. There it goes. Put it back in its place. That's the dolphin that I just touched. All right. We'll see what else comes through here in a minute. Now, let's take a look at job, career, and finances. Now, what's closer to you, this is your energy, right? What's closer to you, which means proximity-wise, there may be something here that you may be either feeling right now or may be unfolding where you feel that something needs to be fixed. Okay? This right here is a screw. Okay? Well, it's turning around in 10,000 circles here, but it is a screw. Okay? So there could be some adjustments coming through in your job or career sector, or this area where you feel like there is a sense of importance or something important here. So there may be some adjustments going on, maybe here in or during either the summer, June, July, August, September, until like late September, before it shifts into Libra season, which by the way you have here. So there may be something shifting for you. I have the letter, it's funny because it's coming across as the letter D as well as the letter A. So I have the letter A and the letter D connected to job, career, money, finance, or something of value. So remember, it could be the beginning initial of the letter A or D, first name, middle name, last name. It could also be the last initial of a name or a nickname. But I'm also hearing the letter O. So the letter A, the letter O, and the letter D are coming through in regards to job, career, or something of importance. Now, you see that here is the proximity closer to you, and then further from you or furthest from you is the job and career and finance section. And you have the charm, which by the way, it is in its upright position, which is good. But she's thinking. It's a fairy that's on a star that's thinking, looking, observing, or assessing. So this tells me that there could possibly be here something that you've been wishing, hoping, desiring, that you've been waiting, or you're waiting to see if something fixes itself, repairs itself. Okay? If it's like an environment, because job and career are here. So maybe you're watching to see how something unfolds before you make a decision on something or before you make a next step in something. Now, this fairy is sitting on a star. Star is at nighttime, star is in the sky. There's this energy here that you've been asking, wishing, or desiring something, and the universe is saying, give something some time, or when you will see the answer to something in time. I'm hearing alternative, alternate, alternative, ulterior motive. There may be I'm getting something about maybe even making a choice here intuitively with job and career and finances, or something that is valuable. Comparing two things. It could be two things, two people, or it could be comparing one company with another company, one salary with another salary, one department and another department, job, career, blessings. It could be something of importance here as well. Like I said, this is the unfolding here. So I'm not taking specific questions. I'm giving you as much as I can in all the areas. It feels that this is connected to job and career, but it could be connected to something that is very meaningful to you, where you're like wishing, hoping, and desiring. It's coming. I feel that there's a shift that's coming. Okay. And remember, you have the loop close here to job and career. All right. So intuitively here, you may get some sign, symbol, synchronicities connected to whatever it is that you've been wishing, hoping, desiring, praying for. Something is going to fix itself. And if it doesn't, you're going to make a choice. Because it feels like there's like an alternate. It's like you have plan A and plan B. And it's like, you know what? If plan A doesn't work out, I'm going to go to plan B. Or if, you know what? I'm giving plan B some time to see how that may go. But if plan B isn't working, well, you know what? I'm going to stick to plan A. So it feels like that type of like teetering between two things. Okay? Let's take a look at love, relationships, self-love, your social circles, family, friends, loved ones. And I want to mention here that you do have two charms that are teetering between challenges and delay and love. And that is a pin. This is a pin, like a safety pin. Okay, I'm just going to bring it out so you could see. See, it's a safety pin. I just opened it, but it's a safety pin. Okay. And I got to close it because if not, I'll prick my finger on that. We don't want that. And then we have what's coming across as the letter J, the letter T. I'm also getting the letter F, JTF. Remember, it could be the beginning or last initial of something of importance. And you also have the letter ZN, the letter Z, the letter N, and the letter V. And because it's teetering between challenges and delays in love, this could be talking about holding on or hanging on to something that is very meaningful to you. And that may be causing here a delay. Like you're waiting for a move or waiting for someone to make a move. This could also be connected to friends or family as well. So it doesn't have to be romantic, but there's this sense of like trying to hold on to something here. I'm also getting Libra. I again feel like you're weighing your options here in love or weighing your options in something that is valuable. I did mention that here at the top of the reading. with the star that's here. So you may be weighing the pros and the cons in regards either to someone or something that is touching your heart or your emotions. This person may be a Libra, they don't have to be, or whatever may be moving here may start moving for you during Libra season. Libra is ruled by Venus, planet that influences love, beauty, stability, value, money. So, Shatira, this is telling me here that there you could be balancing something. I'm also feeling here, Shatira, that this Libra energy is coming across as you trying to keep something in balance. Like you're trying to kind of like come across like you're not putting all your emotion into something, so you're coming across a little bit stoic maybe, or kind of trying to remain calm, cool, collected, objective, impartial. Like you're not wanting to show how much something matters to you or someone matters to you. Libra, because it's ruled by Venus, and Libra and Taurus are very much into partnerships. Okay, partnerships that are stable. Okay, connections that are stable and that are consistent. So with Libra here, I feel that there may be something that is developing, especially with this arrow. Something could be moving in the direction here during Libra season or between now and Libra season. Okay. What I'm also getting here with this arrow is the moving in the direction of keeping either something casual or saying to yourself, you know what, I'm just gonna be neutral or diplomatic in something that matters to me or in a connection that matters to me. All right, you're keeping it playful, fun, exciting, because you do have here this dolphin with the ball. So you may be keeping your spirits up. All right, Shatira. Now, what's concerning here is the following, because you have the cat and the bumblebee. Both came in reverse. And the bee and the cat, you see they're both in their reverse state, so we don't see the fine details. But why it's concerning is because bees are all about working with other people. And there may be a certain expectation here where you're expecting someone to make a move because you haven't made a move on something. You're kind of like leaving it on somebody else's kind of, you do the work or you figure it out. And it's like your intuition may be telling you something different, because remember that bees work in communities. A bee is an insect that works, that isn't a community energy. It doesn't like sustain itself alone. It is part of a colony, it's part of a community. So if you are seemingly very standoffish or seemingly, and you might not be, other people might perceive you in that way, okay? Because I feel that you're a fun-loving person, but someone may perceive you as being or leaving yourself out of a group or excluding yourself, okay? So that B in its reverse ends, in its reversal here. By the way, let me show you what it looks like when it's in its upright position. So this is in the reverse state. In its upright position, you see all the details on it, okay? So working with others or showing emotion is going to be needed or required here in order for either someone else or a group of people not to think like you don't care. Because you being diplomatic and quiet about something, someone may be kind of seeing it in a different way. Cat always connects with me, symbolizing intuition. Okay, so you may be getting some type of intuitive hit, but maybe you're not listening to it as much because you want to remain more logical, practical, or analytical. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here because this fan needs to be more towards me because I'm hot. All right. There we go. Give me 1 second. Let me fix some stuff there. All right. Alrighty, sorry about that. All right, let's keep going with your reading. All right. This could also be talking about someone's values here. Okay, especially with Libra, because it's ruled by Taurus, like I said. That's the planet of love, romance, but it's also about values. So you may be weighing an option or seeing if someone values you. Okay? How someone is valuing you. I'm also getting there could be something moving in the direction of love during Libra season, or there could be someone's sun, moon, rising, Venus, Juno, 7th or 5th house connected to Libra. All right, let's get into the rest of the reading. Challenges and delays, Shatira. Let's see what's coming through to give more clarity here in regards to this. Shatira, you have Knight of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Even though you may be saying to yourself, I'm really putting my due diligence, I am putting effort and work into something, I am being patient, something may not be moving as quickly. And this is same with challenges and delays in regards to the Knight of Pentacles. Don't be overly cautious here. Also, there needs to be a balance between being patient, moving something along, but also being way too cautious in connection to something here that matters to you in matters of the heart, that you want something to change and transform, that you would like a new beginning in, that you may have been wishing, hoping, praying, desiring, and or daydreaming or thinking about, that you're hanging on to either a storyline or a script, and of course the initials that I told you at the top of the reading. Knight of Pentacles is something moving with time, the dedication to creating more stability, because you have here the anchor in luck and blessings. You may have shed a lot of tears, or you may have shed or may be here a little bit sad about something, but in luck and blessings is telling you that which you seem is challenging or not moving as quickly, something is going to give. Okay, let's get more luck and blessings here. There could be something moving for you during Virgo season or Capricorn season. Okay, Shatira? Because that's how this is coming through here. Pentacles energy is earth energy. So we already went through Taurus season earlier this year, but we still have two more earth signs, and that is Virgo and Capricorn. And those are later this year. 7 of Swords. There may be a blessing in disguise in something here. Remember that I said earlier at the top of the reading with that frog, that there is a lot of emotional purification that needs to be released. There needs to be a pattern that you need to release in order for you to feel more anchored or stronger or feel more of a foundation in something. It's coming, but you need to let go of your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. The story is changing for you. 7 of Swords, and there could be, like I said, this pattern, the circle, okay, in your auric field that places a lot of emphasis on the mistrust that may have happened to you in the past or recent past. But what happened in the past or recent past may have been a blessing in disguise. And if there is something that is potentially unfolding for you that you thought wasn't right, betrayal, gossip, it's a blessing in disguise, because there could be something here that needs to be released or done differently in order for you to be more attuned or pay attention to your third eye chakra. And if I were you, listen carefully, because you had imaginative here, and I told you about daydreaming. And amethyst, the amethyst crystal, is very much connected to the third chakra. Okay, so your third eye chakra, which is the 6th chakra of the energy body system. So there could be something that you are thinking about, or something that may come to mind in your dreams, or you may be resolving some things here in your dreams in order to purge or release it, so that you can snap out of something, see it as a blessing in disguise, and feel more anchored. You want something different, you got to go about it in a different way. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. Up next, we have Monica. Monica is up next. Intuitive friends, I'll say hi to those of you who are here. If there are other people, if not, no worries. But Monica's coming up next, and then I'll see what is going on in the chat. All right, let's take a look at job and career. This unfolding here, I'm getting you reevaluating. You may be reevaluating something here with luck and blessings. You may be reevaluating something that may have come across as shady, whether that's a person or a situation, or you may be reevaluating something in the near future. And you taking a second look at something, there's going to be like something else here as like an aha moment. Before I go to job and career, give me another clarity here with luck and blessings, because I'm getting this energy here where it's like I'm also getting an energy of reevaluation. It's like a second chance or a second opportunity. Something, yeah, you see? Wow. 3 of Cups with the Justice card again. 3 of Cups, reconciliation or reunion, or a deeper connection here with a new social circle or friends, family, and loved ones. Listen, 3 of Cups, especially with the fact that I was talking about at the top of the reading, this sense of purification of the heart. There could have been a situation, circumstance, or event, or there could be in the near future someone that may seem shady or was shady in the past or recent past, that there may have been some type of backstabbing or deceptive energy. And you're reevaluating. It could be that a person may have contacted you after a long period of time, or will be contacting you. Remember, we're right now in Mercury retrograde. So there could be some past connections that could be coming around. Because remember, I kept getting like you taking a second look at someone or something. This is also more and connected to that. And you have the Justice, which could be connected to love, because Libra in tarot here with the Justice card is ruled by Libra. So there, whatever this is, could be very much connected. You could have a sense of unexpected blessing in the area of love, or in the area of self-care or self-love here, friends, family, loved ones, where there may be something that was unfair in the past or recent past, may have a full circle moment, and you may consider or reevaluate whether it's a connection, whether it's, an environment, and things are going to move more in your favor, because Justice in tarot is divine justice. And I said there could be divine timing at play with that circle. Okay, so validation, confirmation. With the Justice card, a feeling here that whatever was unfair may be balancing off. Decisions may go in your favor. The truth is going to prevail in something, or the truth is going to come out or be revealed, and you're going to be reevaluating something that may cause a good luck or blessing here, an unexpected good luck. All right, let's take a look at job and career. Monica is up next, and then of course we'll see who's after Monica. But Shatira, you have, wow, look at this. The World card. Something is going to fix itself. With the, yes, this is good. You know why? Because I was talking about that number 1, which I said it's in challenges and delays, but it's leaning more towards work. Look at this. The World card with the Ace of Cups. Aces are ones. So you have the number 1 there. That was like all jumbled up with the, it was like this, all connected with that butterfly, but it was teetering. It's like, yeah, listen, you're going to close a chapter that may be challenging or may have been challenging in career, something that you may have wanted to fix itself out or repair itself with the screw. I feel that chapter is ending. Like I said, something is tipping more in your favor. There may be divine justice at play, but also divine timing at play. And here with job, career, and blessing, ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle twice. And I'm saying twice because the World card is also talks about a brand new beginning, a brand new start. Whatever this is in job, career, money sector, or finances, you're going to have a full circle moment. There is possibly here a new accomplishment opening up for you. It may be bittersweet. So it may be kind of like you waited for something to resolve, it didn't work out, so now you're going to the next step. Remember, I was getting an A-B type of energy, or alternate. I got alternate, or ulterior motive, alternate, like if this then that. And Ace of Cups is saying you're gonna know what this is. It's gonna bring about an opportunity for not only a new beginning in how you may feel about something. And by the way, this, I told you that this was giving me the Ace of Cups. Very interesting. You're not alone in what is opening up. It could come from a distance. So this could be talking about you expanding yourself into a new role or into a new place, because the World card also connects to the travel card. So there may be a physical sense of physically leaving a location in order for you to physically relocate somewhere else. Or if it's not a physical relocation, it could be something at a distance. All right. So there may be something here about you needing to travel a little further out, especially if you are considering working or something having to do with career or job. All right. So very, very nice opportunity here. Aces are all connected to new starts, new beginnings, but also the hands of the Creator coming through, giving you a helping hand, which I said before, you're not alone. You have the number 21, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And sure enough, you have 1, 2, 3 charms literally here on your job, career, finances section. So something is improving. You may have a new opportunity, a new role, a new department, a new emotions here, how you feel about something in regards to your job or career. Maybe even new schedule. All right, so let's see what else is coming through. Now we're going to take a look at the love sector. Up next, we have Monica. Shatira, you have Queen of Swords with the 10 of Wands. Emotional. Remember that I was talking about letting go of whatever is holding on or weighing you down emotionally, because you have here the pin, the initials that I talked about earlier, but you also have a heart. So the challenges and delay could be leaning towards your love sector. However, Queen of Swords energy, Queen is about creation. You could be in sync a little bit more with your logical, rational, analytical side, validation, confirmation, because I said that with Libra. But Queen of Swords, you're thinking about something, or you may think about something in the near future that may be unfolding a lot more independently. Yeah, you're going to have your own thoughts, your own ideas. You're not going to allow your emotion to get in the way of something, which I said that may also be a challenge here. But because you are trying to create some sort of strategy, or you're trying to see what it is that you really need to let go, because the 10 of Wands energy is something that you've been carrying either emotionally, mentally, or energetically. And this release of the 10 of Wands energy is saying enough is enough, and you are choosing to release something that may be burdening you. Okay? It may also be in this energy of keeping you a little bit reclusive, especially here with this bee or bumblebee, which is in its reverse state. Again, you could be reconsidering something here. Whatever it is, you're going to look at something in a very honest way. You're going to communicate in a very powerful, direct way. You're going to be leaning more to your making intelligent, balanced decisions, as I mentioned here with the Libra charm. So more in love, more balance, okay? Or in things that matter to you. And again, it's like there's something about you communicating something with like no holds bar. It's like I say it like I see it. And again, that may kind of like make someone feel like, oh wow, is she really interested, or is she really part of this, But as long as you say it in a way that's friendly, positive, and uplifting, because I'm hearing how you say something, the manner in which. But yeah, that 10 of Wands, you leaving something behind and releasing yourself from that energy, is going to make you feel here, or maybe even help you think a lot clearly. Shatira, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel, or continue to be subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Shatira, for being part of the Lexa Tarot membership tiers. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, members, if you are a member, I do have a demo coming up on Friday at 8 p.m. So far, it's Friday, 8 p.m. because that is what the poll is showing you, is showing me, not you, because you can't see the poll. You can't see the verdict of the poll. But I can see that it's leaning more towards Friday. So that being said, if you want to take part in the demo just by kind of watching, taking a look, being part of it, and if you can't, no worries. That's going to be in the members in the members stuff that you guys can take a look at. But yeah, that's what's coming up. Intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your July readings. And if you're single, take a look at the July readings. All right, Shatira, thank you so much for being a member, and thank you so much for joining this chat, this live, I should say. Up next, we have Monica. I don't know if there's anyone after Monica, but I will know in a moment. Just give me a second here. Let me just put all this away. Very, very interesting how the charms and the tarot really work with each other. I've done this before. Monica could attest to that, because Monica used to say when I used to do the super chat readings, oh, where are the charms, because I really love those charm readings. So there you go, Monica. Here we go. All right, before I jump into Monica's reading, let's see what's going on here. Let me click on this so that I can see what's going on. Click on this. All right. Oh, all right. So we have Monica's up next. Then we have Jazzy Bella. Hello, Jazzy Bella. Welcome. Thank you so much for being part. And then we have Ross Crump. Would love a message. Awesome. We'll do that for you as well. All right. Going in the order of the chat. So we have Monica coming up now in this reading. After Monica, we have Jazzy Bella, 87. And then after Jazzy Bella, 87, we have Ross Crump. Okay. So I try to always keep these messages around 10 minutes. Sometimes they go a little bit more, but you know, let's take a look. Monica, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what may be coming up here for you in all these 4 areas. Monica, this is your favorite. Look at that. The charms reading. So, of course, I never look inside. I just go in and just do that. And interesting. Okay, so a lot is coming through here. First, I want to talk about yourself, your inner self, the self that you don't show to others. It's your private self. You do have here this ring right connected or around your inner self. I feel that this is something in regards to you thinking about something. This could also be here. Yeah, because I feel like it's coming across as like something over and over and over again in your mind. Something rolling over. I don't know, maybe it's you're thinking a lot about something, especially with the fact that you have Gemini here. That's air. You may be thinking a lot about something. Okay? We'll get into that a little bit later. Let's start with the challenges and delays. Okay. Lots coming through here in the challenges and delays. Here's yourself. What's closer to you first? Okay. By the way, you have 2 black tourmalines. So, in order for you to help overcome this challenge or delay, super important for you to cleanse your energy or have a black tourmaline in your pocket. There could be a draining energy. The draining could be thinking a lot about something here, or the draining energy could be connected to a person. Okay? So in order for you to feel more grounded, working with the black tourmaline crystal, which by the way, I do have on my channel on like where it says some products. So I'll do that also with this reading as well. So I'll attach some products here for those of you who are interested, because I always hear, where do you get your stuff? Where do you get your bracelet? Where do you get your black tourmaline. So I've added products to my content. So it's easy for you to take a look. And it's affordable, by the way. Okay, it's nothing outrageous. It's affordable. Because if it was outrageous, I wouldn't have placed it on my products list. Okay, if it's going to be something too costly or something that I myself would be like, no, I wouldn't pay that amount for something, then I wouldn't put it on. But yeah, black tourmaline is coming through. Be careful that you're not being resistant or stubborn in regards to something, because you have the Taurus charm here coming through. By the way, you also have the heart. I'm just going to move this. Here, the heart is all the way over here, but it's on its reverse side, okay? Um, Challenges and delay. Be careful that you're not being too stubborn about something, like stubbornly wanting to move in a direction that maybe might not be the best. You have the heart in its reverse, especially if it's something connected to someone. Okay, be careful because Mercury retrograde does bring the past back. It could be someone that you felt very um, emotional about, and you may be saying, well, enough time has passed, so let me go and send so and so a text or send so and so a message. And maybe so and so showed you whatever they needed to show you, and it was for a reason. So this is, be careful that there isn't an impulsive energy, especially with someone, that there was a ending and beginning, ending and beginning. See this rubber band? This rubber band is that kind of like, sometimes we were far apart, sometimes we were close, sometimes, yeah. You don't want that rubber band effect. By the way, again, you have rubber band twice. You have it here in challenges and delays, and you have it in love, because it's teetering right on the border between challenges and delays and love. So validation, confirmation, and is very much connected to the two hearts. So be very careful that you're not allowing yourself to convince yourself to move towards a past connection that didn't work the first time, just because you may be thinking that, oh, well, enough time has passed. Maybe this person has grown. Or maybe this person going back into your energy field. And you kind of, well, enough time has passed. So maybe something, again, listen, free will is a thing. So I'm not here to say yes or no. I'm just here to tell you what's coming through. And it's coming through as either it's been on your mind or your heart, or it's been on somebody else's mind and heart. But it is very much connected to love. Whether it's a friend, whether it's an ex, whether it's a past lover, whether it's, I don't know, but it's coming through. And this heart, it's on its reverse side. Taurus symbol on its reverse side, it says trustworthy. Be careful who you are trusting or allowing yourself to regain, that you're giving access to or thinking about, with the circle, thinking about giving access to. Again, remember, forgiveness doesn't equal access. And it may be someone that you may have trusted. And challenges and delays are very much connected to love here. So it's telling me it's something that I need to really kind of listen closely, listen carefully. Okay. Some people, no matter how much they shed, they still have stripes, the same stripes as before. So just be open to that possibility. Okay. Now, this is coming across very much connected to your love life, by the way. All right. Let's talk about luck and blessings. Now, luck and blessings, you may be thinking about sign symbol synchronicities if you've been seeing them, or you will be seeing them shortly. Sign symbol synchronicity is coming your way, and it is teetering in love, but also in luck and blessing. Okay. I'm getting here, you don't need to chase anything if it is connected to love. And be careful who you give access again to your heart, because it's feeling something here like this person may have broken your heart before, or there may have been a kind of stringing you along energy, or sometimes together, sometimes apart. And again, it's teetering here with this rubber band. Okay. What is meant for you is going to roll back in, but not if it's something that tore you down. And, that may mean that you may need to, okay, I accept the apology and I'm healing. I'll heal from that, but that doesn't mean access to you. Okay. You have here Gemini. Gemini is on its reverse side. Luck and blessings. Use your intelligence. Look at that. I kid you not, I can't make this stuff up. Use your clear-minded focus. It's okay to think, just not overthink to the point that you're draining your mental energy. But be intelligent. You may get an idea, okay, that may become lucrative, because I'm getting something of a connection between job and career here. You may be getting an idea that is lucrative, but you need to really think about how you're going to set something forth. If it's a project, if it's a whatever this is, okay? Because remember, this could be in any area. Luck could be in love, luck could be in job. So there may be an opportunity that may roll around for you. Pay attention to where you may have Gemini on your astrological natal chart, or, hold on a second, the house that Gemini rules. Because you have here intelligent, but I don't know if you can see. Hold on a second. What? This right here. Right here, your third house. Let me show you something. In your third house, on your astrological natal chart, there may be some shifts that are happening. These shifts, and the reason why I'm saying shifts is because Uranus is now in Gemini and will be in Gemini between 7 to 8 years. Therefore, there could be something shifting in your third house, even if you don't have Gemini there. This is just telling you. In your third house, there may be some shifts. So take a look at your astrological natal chart. These shifts may make you feel like you're not thinking clearly, or you don't feel like you can communicate something clearly. But that's going to be, and the reason why I'm saying that is because this Gemini charm is in the reverse. See, this is in its upright position, but this is on its reverse. So it's coming across that there could be something in your third house, which, by the way, is the house of communication, the manner in which you are communicating, or that you may communicate with someone else, or how someone else may communicate with you. There may be some type of aha moment here for you, or there may be something that is opening up. So whatever is challenging here in your third house may be clearing up, because this is luck and blessing. So we look at this as favorable. Something that may be challenging in that area may become favorable now. Okay? So I don't know what you may have on your third house, but whatever astrological sign you have there, super important for you to take a look at. Now, in the rare chance, I say rare just to be sarcastic, okay? In the rare chance that I am wrong about the following, if you have Gemini in your third house, I would pay even closer attention, okay? Because you may be thinking about something, and this is telling you use your intelligence, rational, logical thinking, because you can have a very, very, very good idea and not be paying attention to it. You may be stubborn or stubbornly kind of wanting to shift something or change something. And the universe is saying here, we're communicating that no, 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 pay attention. Pay attention in regards to a project, okay? People are not projects, okay? Just saying, because I'm being told to say that to you. Don't know why. People are not projects. People that come to you should have their ducks in a row. If they don't, you're not there to, talk about your love life too, because this is teetering into your love life. In regards to working with others, helping others, yeah, there may be here that energy coming through for you here, okay? Divine timing is going to be at play, but it's going to be a real good opportunity. Something crumbles, something doesn't come out as you wish or as you hope. Don't worry, because luck and blessing is saying something is going to shift in that. It's like a blessing in disguise, okay? So don't stress yourself about that too much. Job, career, money, or finances, or something that is valuable. Listen closely, because I feel these two things are connected. When I get the feeling, I get the feeling. So listen carefully. There may be something that you're thinking about project-wise, okay? Possibly. Why? We got Gemini, intelligent, and we got the four-leaf clover in luck and blessings. There could be something that you're thinking about that you may think in your own perspective, like, oh, I don't think I should do that, or I think that area is blocked. And your guides are saying, no, there's something that could be unblocking here, like a blessing in disguise. But you're thinking and looking at something very intensely, okay? Because you have sunglasses here. I'm going to bring that closer to you. It may be something that is in its infancy stage. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying infancy stage in a moment. So you have sunglasses and this beautiful picture that one of my children, when they were younger, did in kindergarten. And by the way, that's a ladybug. Ladybug is good fortune. Validation confirmation on that. And I'm going to bring it close so you could see it. Like I can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. You see the four-leaf clover? It has a lot of hearts. So, and by the way, the reason one of my children, when they were younger, painted a ladybug was because that was their favorite insect. It still is to this day. So, this is a childhood picture. This could be talking about something from the past, okay? Something from the past that you're looking at in regards to job, career, finances, or something that is valuable. This thing that you're looking at or that you're thinking, it's going to require you to be logical, rational, analytical, and it's going to require you to use your intelligence and your communication skills in order for this to open up, expand, or to see some type of blessing. I don't know if you could see it. I know what it is because I had the big. Okay, I'm going to bring it as close as possible. This is a ladybug. You see? There's supposed to be the, poor, the child was in kindergarten, but it was a ladybug. Ladybugs are abundance, good fortune, good luck. Just like this here. So in regards to job, career, finances, this is telling you here, super important for you to open yourself up to this energy. Clear your energy first, because I feel that there's some kind of emotions here that may be blocking, or feelings about something here that may be kind of causing a little bit of that blockage here with that Gemini. But if it doesn't change now, it may be changing in the next 7 years because Uranus is in Gemini. Okay. So even if you don't have Gemini on your astrological natal chart, I would look at my third house because Gemini rules the third house, and there could be some changes there happening for you. Okay. Changes that are going to be good luck for you. That's why it's in blessing. So this is actually a good thing. All right. Now let's jump to love. And we have the rubber band that's teetering, challenges and delays. All right. So there may be something that you're on the fence about in regards to some sense of emotion towards someone or something. And guess what? You have here Virgo. Virgo energies. By the way, all the charms that are connected to astrological signs are in reverse. Okay? So this is telling me you may be feeling a little bit clouded in something because, like I mentioned at the top of the reading with the circle, you're thinking about something a lot, to the point where you may be a little bit stubborn on something, where you may not be seeing something clearly, and you're like overthinking something. Because it's like it's the shadow side of those signs. So that's why I'm saying those things, because it's on the reverse. Taurus on the reverse is stubborn. Taurus in its upright position, they think they're being practical. Gemini, okay, clear-minded focus. When it's in its upright position, it's on its reverse. Something's being blocked here because it's overthinking. Okay. Virgo is very practical, down to earth, stable, analyzes a lot. Okay. Very much rules the Hermit card in tarot. So your overthinking or overanalyzing something in the love sector is creating some sort of can't think something clearly or can't see something clearly. All right. You got to think about your love life in a more practical way. Right? Why? Well, common sense. If this is connected to someone from the past or recent past that may or has come right back around, you need to assess the situation in a very different way. And if it's you that's been thinking a lot about someone from the past or recent past, understand that Mercury is in retrograde. It's normal for that to happen. But here's the thing. If you're teetering on should I contact that person or not, that's when this starts telling you be practical and analytical, because there may have been a love situation here, maybe even a love triangle, because there's 3 hearts. Now this is in its reverse stage. I'm going to show you in its upright stage. You see, in the upright, it looks very different. That's something that may have broken your heart. And if you're thinking about this person or this situation because you're feeling lonely or feeling like, oh my gosh, I just need that kind of romance back in my life, this is saying, think about what may have happened that created this breakup, separation, or divorce in that particular relationship in the past or recent past. Okay? Because the feeling of nostalgia could be really pulling you in that direction. All right? So, here with the star and the fairy. The fairy is sitting on the star, okay, Monica? So you may be hoping, wishing, and desiring something in your love sector. Be careful that your wishing, thinking, and desiring isn't placing you in this nostalgic energy that you may want to reach out to someone just to say hi. I just want to reach out, just want to see how you're doing after all these years. And maybe something here is like, well, if I were you, I would reconsider that, because there was heartbreak. There was maybe even a third party situation here, or there was something that wasn't clear. Okay, someone wasn't trustworthy. And if you think I'm making it up, look at this. It says trustworthy there. I'm not making this up. Okay? So there was some trust issues there, whatever that was. So don't allow yourself to be pulled in a direction, or if this is someone that's contacting you from the past or recent past, and you've been kind of, well, maybe it's a sign from the universe. Well, maybe it's a sign that the universe wants you to reassess your boundaries, and maybe it's a test to see if you've outgrown your patterns from the past. So it might not be what you think, which is the reason why Gemini is in reverse here. You may be seeing a blessing in a different way. You may be thinking it's a blessing in this case over here with love, and it may be telling you, yeah, there was someone stringing you along, someone wasn't trustworthy, could have been a third party situation, doesn't have to be. You got 2 black tourmalines here and rubber band twice. So again, hot and cold. Intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut level feeling. If something is piquing your interest in, like, I have a feeling why that person may have reached out to me, or I feel that that person still has issues going on, is because chances are they do. Because this is telling you clear cut. I don't have to do much. This is definitely connected to your love sector. So I don't know if you've been thinking about someone from the past because you feel a certain type of way. And again, totally normal, because Mercury is in retrograde. So you're not the only one where that may be happening. But here's the thing. You want something new in your life, then you got to get yourself out of that, break that pattern or break that residual energy. All right, let's take a look at challenges and delays with tarot. By the way, the next person, hold on a second. Who's next? Because this, next we have, oh, interesting. Gemini is in my MC. And Chiron enter. There you go. There you go. Yes, analyzing the composite, yes, of the past relationships. Now that is something good to do. To look at past connections. Yes, that's good. I've been perfecting my framework and yes, good, because that's what it's talking about here. Okay? If it's more knowledge that you're seeking, that's fine. Yep. All right, let's see here for you, my dear. Oh, by the way, Jazzy Bella 87, you're up next. All right, let's see. Because I know it's project related. I just told you. I said that before I even looked. You saw that was blocked. I couldn't see anything. I feel this is project related because you have like something that you've been passionate about for a very long time. And again, validation confirmation on what I was channeling. Okay, let's start with challenges or delays here. But you're doing whatever this is, it's gonna be good. Okay? Because like I said, you got the ladybug here. So you're looking at something from the past. It's going to come with blessings. So whatever it is that you're doing in regards to that, it's going to give you back. Challenges and delays. Look at that. Validation confirmation. 6 of Cups. Nostalgia. Memories. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Yes. Communication. Thoughts. Challenges. Your review of looking at the past or recent past. 6 of Cups. Because of this Mercury that's in retrograde, which is going to be in retrograde all the way until July 23rd, is a really perfect time for you to think back on things that you want to change and shift. So 6 of Cups, nostalgia, memories from the past, and you looking at the obstacles so that you can overcome them, 8 of Wands. Not only that, but also here with the challenges and delays, you tuning into the passion, the drive, and the ambition that you have had in connection to something in the past or recent past project. Like I said, with the ladybug here, and the sunglasses in job and career. So validation confirmation here, you are moving past some sort of obstacles and challenges. Okay? Now, don't be afraid to change something here. Okay? Because there may be a change or a shift that is needed. All right? Remember, challenges and delays with Taurus in its trustworthy position is stubborn. Okay? So maybe in the past or recent past, you were very stubborn in wanting to change something, or very like it has to be linear. This is saying it may not be linear. You may need to let go of the kind of stubborn, like it has to be in this way. It might not. It might come out in a whole different way for you. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Very, very nice energy. 8 of Wands energy. Moving past the obstacles or delays and something progressing after either a long period of time or after you've been thinking about something for quite some time. There you go, 6 of Cups. The gentleman thinking about himself and his dog when they were both young. So again, past energy. Now let's take a look at luck and blessings. Bella 87, is it Bella 87 or Jazzy Bella 87? You're coming up next. Let's take a look here. Ooh, sorry. Luck and blessings, more details. Queen of Wands. You're going to feel inspired. Ooh, six of Swords. It seems here, okay, 6 of Swords, you need to let go of your mental baggage in order to figure out how you're going to maneuver or how you're going to create something or develop something. Because the Six of Swords, validation confirmation, and I said this at the tippity top of the reading with that circle, which is that you're thinking about something over and over and over and over and over again. So although it is a positive thing that can open up for you, the fact that you're thinking about it so much, or that it's in your mental space so much, this is saying you need to let go of that thinking so much that you are draining yourself, or you're creating some sort of kind of like energy where you're not getting out of the thinking, and you're not allowing yourself to move in the direction that is inspiring, or that is really pulling you in the energy of that creativity. Because what happens is, if you're thinking so much, it does block, it does create a creative block. So you see that in order for this Queen of Wands to create, she needs to not pay attention to the past, okay? Or leave the stresses behind. Queen of Wands energy. It's going to require you to really sit with yourself and figure out, especially if there are multiple things here, and I don't know if there are, but you do have 2 black tourmaline here, so there could be 2 things that this could be talking about, or 2 projects, or 2 areas, or 2 things, or 2 whatever. Okay, in order for you to know which of these 2 inspirations is the one that you need to focus more on, or manage a little bit more, or move towards, this is telling you here that you need to center yourself with your own energy. And what I mean by that is your determination and your kind of like your spark, your passion is going to lead the way. It's going to tell you here especially if there are two things. So you have two black tourmaline here. Especially if there are two things, it's going to say to you, ooh, interesting. You have a black cat here. Remember that cat that I was telling you? You may have a very deep passion for something, and it's like you don't know how to start, you don't know how to begin. You're thinking a lot, you're figuring it out, you have ideas, but you don't know what to do with the ideas. And this is talking about your inspiration, and your divine spark is going to, in a way, clear up. It's going to help you see what you need to do, or how you need to dot those I's and cross those T's, so that you can make this manifestation into reality. Your intuition is going to help you in feeling or knowing where is it that you're passionately being drawn to. Okay? Wands energy is fire, passion, drive. So your fire, passion, drive, you see, Emperor. Your passion and drive, job, career, finances. Your passion and drive here with the Emperor. Emperor is a fire, is ruled by Aries, which is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may get some type of clarity during Leo season, which is coming up, because it's a fire sign. But you need to figure out what is creating that divine spark within you, so that you can organize your thoughts, your energy, your because remember, the Emperor here, the Emperor is the Emperor and is sitting in his throne, because he's focused, he's practical, he's logical, analytical, which, by the way, you have Virgo and you have Taurus, two signs that are all about looking at common sense approach, deciding based on common sense, deciding on something or doing something in a practical way. Okay, so that has a lot of that Emperor energy. So I'm going now to love. But here with the Emperor, like I said, there is a sense of organization or structure in order for you to know how to create something. And that creation is going to stem from your divine inspiration, something that you're like, wow, I'm really passionate about this. And it's not going to feel like work. That's how this is coming across. This is not going to feel like work. You have a lot of fire. Aries, wands, fire energy. Okay. Remember, Leo season, which is a fire sign, is starting later this July all the way through August. So there may be something moving itself here in regards to that. Ooh. Let's see here. Love sector. Now remember, love sector could be the passion that you have towards something. Look at that. The passion that you have towards something will lead to not only the Ace of Pentacles, but may possibly lead to a victory or a success. But you need to let go of the resistance here, or the overthinking, or the kind of the confusion that you may be in at this moment in time. Ace of Pentacles, the universe is giving you an opportunity for you to see something and create something, bring something that may bring you recognition, victory, or success. But you need to figure out what it is, where it is that your passion and your drive are pulling you towards. So maybe you don't have the resources or the energy to do two things. So obviously, if you don't have the resources, the energy, or the time to do two things, which of the two ideas feel more reasonable for you to be able to move towards, because you've been thinking about this for a very long time, and you are now ready, or you're going to become ready to let go of the self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Let those go so you can really connect with your divine spark and see what you need to organize here so that you can start a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this is may take time. Remember, I said it at the top of the reading. You have Taurus and Virgo, both on its reverse side, okay, which is the shadow side of those astrological signs. But those are two earth signs. So it may take some time, but once you structure or organize what it is that you truly feel divinely passionate for or creative, one of perhaps of the two things here could be symbolism of, you have two black tourmaline chips. Then you're gonna be able to feel more either at ease, or you're going to start seeing that new beginning unfold for you. That being said, Monica, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. And thank you so much for being part of the members list. I hope that you can join us on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the membership section of Lexa Tarot, so that you can join us in the demo, okay? And maybe you can use that little jar that I'm going to be demoing here to help you select. Ooh, which is interesting. Oh my gosh, Monica, you need to join. You know why? Because I just talk about sign symbol synchronicities. I will be using black tourmaline chips, and this may be a sign for you. You should join us, okay? Because I really am. I'm not just saying that. I'm using that, so that could be a sign symbol synchronicity for you. So I hope that you can join us. It's going to be in the membership section of Lexa Tarot. So make sure. So far, it looks like it's going to be this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope that you can join us. Okay. All right. Wow. What a message. I don't know what this is in regards to at all, but we're going to see if something resonated here. Up next, we have Jazzy Bella 87. Come on down. But in the meantime, I have a framework I want to create, but that will require the creation of this new project. And I wonder if I can have the energy for a new project. Again, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to structure that, because that's why that Emperor came through. Okay. There's a sense of you having to like manage how you're going to put forth something into action. So it might create, it's about you creating structure, organization, focusing on how exactly you're going to put those, dot those T's and dot those I's and cross those T's. But again, the question is, which one of these projects is calling me to move towards creating that now, or move in the direction of focusing that now? Only your inspiration can guide you. Okay. So no one can tell you what that is, because it's going to come from you. All right. So meditate just meditate, not just like on that, but just create more time for meditation for yourself. Okay. And work a lot on your first three chakras. Your first root chakra, second sacral chakra, and third solar plexus energy. Because you need to, I feel like you need to kind of like solidify those three chakras, because you're too much in your head. You're too much on the seventh chakra. Okay. So you need to ground yourself there. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, I hope you join us. It's going to be my first one, so who knows? Listen, I'm trying to give you guys more new things in the membership tier, so please feel free to join me. Okay? All right. Up next, we have Jazzy Bella. Hello, Jazzy Bella. Welcome. Let me just hold on one second. Jazzy Bella, thank you so much for passing by, for being part of the channel, for subscribing, but also for your donation for joining this super chat, because yeah, the super chats are $9.99 or $10. It all depends how you see it on your end. Some people tell me it's $9.99. Some people say it's 10. Either way, thank you so much, Jazzy Bella 87, for coming through. Let's see what's coming through for you. As I'm shuffling the cards here, I'm not gonna do this first, but I just gotta tell you what's coming through. Oh my God, I was just gonna say, I keep hearing Aquarius. Aquarius. I don't know if you have Aquarius on your astrological natal chart. Validation confirmation, got the star here. Because I keep hearing Aquarius. I don't know if you have Aquarius placements on your astrological natal chart, but I'm getting Aquarius. Now remember, Uranus rules Aquarius. So I don't know. There could be something coming up, or there could be, let me see something, because that's been happening to me all day today on my readings. Give me 1 second. There's a specific house that Aquarius is connected to. That may be the reason why this is coming across while I am shuffling your cards. Your 11th house. This reading that may come through for you may be focusing on your 11th house. And the 11th house is about friendships, community, collective aspirations, hopes and dreams, collaborating with people that are on the same mindset or wavelength than you. It could be a club, community, organization, or society. So there may be something about other people. I don't know, but I'm shuffling and I'm hearing Aquarius. So we'll see how that may resonate for you. If it does, because I'm literally getting that strongly here. There may be something that you are thinking about, like for others, or that you're going to share with others, but we'll see. Anyway, I was hearing Aquarius. 11th house. All right, we'll see. Check to see which astrological sign you have in your 11th house, okay? There may be something there for you already coming through. All right, Jazzy Bella 87. Let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? All right, Jazzy Bella, let's see what may be possibly unfolding for you. Aquarius is also like friends and, yeah, friendly, friends. All right, let's see what may be possibly coming through. All right, let's see. Interesting, because I kept saying I'm hearing Aquarius. I don't know why. There may be a reason for that, but you have two. There's something having to do with your 11th house. Just letting you know. Okay? Because I'm getting validation confirmation with challenges and delays. Now, Uranus rules Aquarius, and Uranus is in Gemini. So, if you have, listen carefully, if you have, since Uranus rules Aquarius, and Uranus, the planet, is in Gemini for the next 7 to 8 years, I'm telling you, I knew there was a connection here, because I know I'm not crazy. There could be something connected if you have Gemini on your astrological natal chart, because Uranus is in Gemini right now at this moment in time. So check to see if it's not Aquarius, because that could have been the reason why I kept hearing Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is in Gemini. Because whatever it is, challenges and delays, it's coming across like there's an astrological block or a period here where there's going to be shifts, planetary shifts, not just regular shifts, planetary shifts. Because this charm that I have here is a star along with the constellation. So it's telling me there's something astrologically for you that may shift or change. And then it's super important for you to be aware. Because as I said, Uranus rules Aquarius and Uranus is in Gemini for the next 7 to 8 years. So there could be some shifts happening either in your 11th house or the house that Gemini rules. Okay? There's some astrological shift going on there. Because I'm like, I keep hearing like, you know, it's coming through. So your 11th house, I'm going to say 6th house is Gemini, but your 3rd house, Gemini. So your 11th and 3rd house, or wherever you have Gemini on your astrological natal chart, because Uranus is going to be there for 7 to 8 years. So that may create some sort of shift coming in for you. Okay? So just giving you a heads up on that. All right. Now that I feel like that is why the guides were like showing me that. You have the letter D here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a letter D there, and D came off of the map, but I'm going to put it here so I don't forget to channel that message too. Okay? All right, let's start with yourself. Interesting that I'm talking a lot about Uranus and its placement, because you have here in the self, this is your core, this is you, who you are behind the scenes. And what's interesting is that this area right here with the self, I did it blue because it's supposed to indicate your moon sign. If it's not your moon sign, it's the private you. That's what the moon sign is, the private you. And you have in the private sector, the private you, your moon-ness, okay? The part of you that you don't show to the public, the part of you that you are private, the private you. You have here a bird that isn't flying, a bird whose beak is not opened up, a bird that is still. So there is this energy here where there may be something that you've been thinking about, wondering. Okay? Whatever this wondering is, it's like you're keeping it secret or quiet. Now, again, the self is the quiet you, the private you, the you that you don't show other people. This is you behind the scenes. This is you in your private sector before you go to bed or something like that. You know, it's the quiet you. And that's why I named this the moon sign. It doesn't have to connect to your moon sign, but if it does, that means you got to pay extra attention. But the bird is here in silence. So this is saying to me that right now at this moment in time, or the energy that may be unfolding for you, super important for you to be cultivating a sense of quiet or a sense of stillness here. Because there is something in regards to gaining clarity or you understanding something a little bit more once you create the discipline of quieting the mind, because birds are messages, okay? Also air energy, all right? So quieting the mind so that you are more in tune with what your soul or your higher self or creator, the universe, destiny, the ethereal guides are telling you during those moments where you are in stillness or in quiet mode. Okay? So that's coming through for you in this private sector of you. Now, let's jump to challenges and delays. I think I said a lot about this already, but I do want to mention that making sure that you take a look at the 11th house and the 3rd house on your astrological natal chart. There may be some potential challenges or delays this year or coming up that could be connected to those 2 houses. And it's interesting because you have 2 stars here. Also, what I'm getting with the star is you may be feeling like your hopes, dreams, and what you've been wishing are either taking a long time or that you feel like you've been wanting to celebrate something, but it's like not here or not coming as quickly. Okay. Again, that could be some planetary shifts that are happening right now. We're in a Mercury retrograde. And there are probably other planetary shifts, but I feel that it has a lot to do with your own astrological chart. Okay, so again, those 2 things are coming on. And of course, if you have Gemini on your astrological natal chart, take a look at those placements also. Now, leaving the challenges and delays, let's jump into luck and blessing. All you have here are initials. So listen carefully, because there are going to be initials that could be connected to a person or a thing or an environment or an animal, spirit animal, I don't know, some type of sign, symbol, synchronicities. Listen closely. We have here, closer to you, I have the letter O. Okay? And the number 6 or the number 9. So I'm going to bring that closer to you. I'm getting O, I'm getting Q, and I'm getting the number 6 because it came like that. It came like the number 6 or the number 9. I'm also getting here the letter E. Okay? So the letter E, as in Eric or Erica. All right? So the letter E. I'm also getting the letter G coming through for you in luck and blessings. You also have the letter Y. Okay? And I feel, when I said the letter Y, I felt questions. So there may be some questions that you may have in the back of your mind that are going to clear up through sign, symbol, synchronicities, or you seeing some type of coincidence or sign, symbol, synchronicities here. So you have the letter Y. Remember, it could be the beginning, the middle, the beginning, a beginning name, a last name, a middle name. It could be the beginning initial or the last initial, okay, of a name or however this may be. With Y, I'm also getting yes, so validation, confirmation in something, as well as yo-yo, okay? So something kind of, you're waiting for something to move towards you, but if you feel like it's far away. So I'm getting yes, yo-yo, and there could be a name connected to that. The next letter that I have here that's coming through for you is the letter W. However, the way that it came through, okay, from my own angle is I see the letter W, I see the letter N as in Nancy or Nelson, and I also see the letter S as in Sam or Samantha, okay? Validation, confirmation here. I'm also getting the letter D. Now remember that the letter D was very, very far off the map. So whatever this is, or whomever this may be, it's coming across like far from the map. So it's telling me that it's like further in the distance. Whatever this may be meaning for you, okay? And especially here with this wing and this number 5, which isn't in luck and blessing, but is close to luck and blessing as well as close to you. The number 5 may also be of importance here. Okay. And it's funny because I'm hearing, I told you I was getting the letter Q here. The letter Q. All right. Q, quit, questions. All right. I'm also getting the number 5. Now, number 5 is in job, career, or blessings, but it's coming through. Whatever or however this may be, okay? If you feel something here didn't align with your life in any sort of way, whether it be a person, whether it be the name of a company, whether it be whatever it is, okay, that may have created a challenge or a delay, or whether this was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or whether this was some type of loss that you may have felt like there was a missed blessing. The universe is telling you that was a sign, symbol, synchronicity that something was not meant for you, whether it was the person or something that it may symbolize. Okay. So, what you may have been thinking about privately, especially if this is about a person, and I'm saying especially if it's about a person, because Mercury is in retrograde, and Mercury is going to be in retrograde until July 23rd, but we always give it a week or two to realign and get into more of a direct type of energy. So, if you've been thinking about someone from the past, if you've been kind of feeling a sort of way about an opportunity that may have happened in the past or recent past, that you may felt like, like it was delayed or something may be coming through. Something was a blessing in disguise. Okay, so leaving you with that. Next thing that I want to talk about here is your job, career, or finances. First thing I want to tell you, if you've been wondering, questioning, especially in June, because I was getting the number 6, there's something that could be opening up between now and September. The number 9. Your angels, universe, fate is going to help you in something. It could be between now to 5 or 9 weeks, days, or months. Something is opening up. There is some type of message or help or support that you may be getting. You have the number 5 here. So this could be in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Very much connected to job or career or finances. You have more. It's interesting because I normally don't get that many initials, but you got a lot going on here. You have the initial of the letter J or the letter T. J, T, or L. Man, you're getting a lot of initials here. But this is coming in the work sector. J, T, or L. All right? You also have the letter U. You have U or N as in Nancy. So the letter U or the letter N. Okay? Also coming through. This could be, I don't know, there could be something that you think it's a no, but might turn into a yes. Or something about you having choices and you're going, no, I'm not going to go in this direction. I'm going to go in another direction. But whatever this is, I feel here that is some sort of change that you may be going through, either now or in the near future, because 5s are all about changes. Stability, anchor. Now see where you are and where that angel wing is, and you see where the anchor is, quite a distance. But over a period of time, whether it's 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, there may be a pleasant shift or surprise, something that you weren't expecting, maybe that you've been waiting since June, or you've been waiting since earlier this year, that may be coming through, maybe even May, because we have the number 5, that may be, feeling more stable. This could even be a decision that you may make because you feel certain changes or feel certain changes coming through. And I want to show you here the number because I know it's like super far away, but you have the number 5 here. Okay. Something is going to take shape. Or you may feel more grounded in something connected to job, career, or finances. Especially if you've been feeling like you haven't been valued as much, or you're not valued as much, or that you want more pay, more money because of the dedication that you have. I feel that there's going to be a shift. The shift is going to create more stability here for you. All right. So let's go to the love sector. And in the love sector, you have closer to you, you have the fairy, but it's kind of like teetering with challenges and delays. Okay. So I'm getting here, especially with love, even if you're single or in a connection, there's something here that you're hanging on to. And you've been hanging on to either someone's memory or someone in thought. Okay? And it's from the past because you have a dinosaur here. Okay? So I'll show you all these. And the reason why you're hanging on either to this memory, to this thought about the past in regards to your love life is because it was something unique and special, either within that commitment or in that relationship or in that partnership, where you feel emotionally or intimately still connected energetically. I'm going to show you here, Pegasus. All right, so that's what's coming through. I want to move. I want to keep channeling more in love, but I keep being pulled to job and career. Listen carefully. There may be an opportunity that's coming in. There may be an opportunity, something like you don't see coming, all right? Where, I don't know if it's like, it may even be something presented to you as a blessing or of a new opportunity. There's something here about blessing and your job and career. I don't know, maybe you're going to get a surprise raise, or you may be placed in the spotlight here. There's something in connection to your guides and luck and blessing connected to your job. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a surprise here of some sort or a blessing that you didn't see coming. It may not resonate right now. It may resonate 9 months from now. So we're July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Ooh, interesting. It could be between now and the in March, April. Yeah, between, interesting. So it's coming across as like new astrological new year if we're talking about 9 months. So there may be something shifting, and it might not make any sense now. It might make sense 9 months from now. Okay. So there could be a change. The change doesn't have to be negative. Okay. The change could be very positive because of that. And by the way, the number 5 and that weighing. There could be a positive change between now and within the 9 months from now. Because there could be the birth of something new or a new opportunity, new responsibilities, or more pay. If you are studying something, or like you've been saying to yourself, like, I want to kind of take a little course here or a little lesson there or workshop or something, that may benefit you as well. All right, let's take a look at challenges. This star is in challenges and delays. It's closer to job though. I don't know. There's something that you've been, maybe you don't even see coming. But I'm getting something here having to do with job. All right, so let's see. Challenges and delays. What's coming through? Remember, some things may not resonate now. They may resonate later. Two of Wands. Something that may feel challenging or has or may in the near future feel challenging. Whether that is moving to a new location, whether that is something that you've been planning, wishing, or desiring. I'm saying it again because it's coming through, especially with these stars. It's going to start moving. There may be an area of your life. It doesn't have to be a job, doesn't have to be career, it could be in love, it could be, I don't know, whatever it is, that you've been quietly harboring some type of either thoughts, energy, or emotions about something. And it's as if you're going to move past this energy soon. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. We are in Cancer season right now. So there is this sense that something that may have felt delayed or stagnant, especially with the letter D here. Like I said, the D came off of the mat. That you may be waiting for a long time. There may be an unfolding here for you. So Chariot with challenges and delays is you moving past those challenges, obstacles, and delays. It could be now during Cancer season. There's something that may be progressing. And there's this energy here about you controlling your emotions in regards to what I was channeling at the top of the reading. Because Chariot is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is a highly emotive sign. So there may be something that you're like wishing or hoping or waiting for, connected to what I was talking about here at the top of the reading. That you're like, maybe something that is like a no contact or no contact. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be like someone that you haven't spoken to or there's no contact with. Something is moving here in the energy of, as long as you are focused on what that goal is, on what your next chapter is, there's an energy here where you may be able to unfold something, like something you reaching your goals or your dreams. And it may require you to make some choices here. It doesn't have to, but there may be an option there with the Two of Wands. Now remember, the Two of Wands energy is getting ready to plan something or planning something or looking ahead, looking at what is next. I just want to know what is next, what's coming up. Okay? And that may be something that you may be feeling quietly or privately to yourself, like, I want to know what's coming next. What should I be ready for? Possibilities that may be coming up. But remember that the Chariot worked with your energy. So the question, instead of asking what may be coming up for me, it's what is it that you feel inspired and motivated and driven to move towards? That is the question that should be the focus, especially if you're like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. Well, what is it that you are feeling some sort of inspiration? And if you might not feel inspired right now, this could be a possible movement in the near future. Okay. Luck and blessings, 6 of Cups. Remember, those initials could be connected to a past emotion, nostalgia, or memories. Moon, what did I say? I said what you feel. See, it is. This even feels like your focus here. Let me see. Yeah, you're reminiscing, but something's gonna shift with luck and blessing. Okay, listen carefully here, because I'm gonna put it like this, because that's way too many. But I'm gonna obviously listen to that Wheel of Fortune. Luck and blessings. You may be reminiscing or have been reminiscing on past memories and nostalgia. You may not be saying anything to anyone, Pisces, okay? The moon card. You may be secretly, like I said at the top of the reading with that bird, you may be secretly not saying something because you feel like, oh, I don't want to say anything or just want to keep it in the back of my mind, okay? And whatever this is may cause or may be causing some type of use, kind of feeling a certain type of way, kind of like trapped by your own limited beliefs in whatever this may be. The Hermit card in tarot, you've been reassessing, re-examining, reflecting, especially now during this Mercury in retrograde, which will be ending I want to say like towards the beginning of August, because we always give here some time once it goes direct. But your guys are saying something is going to give. I said that with this wing, and I told you the wing is in job and career and job, career, and finances, but it's like so close to luck and blessings, as if there may be an opportunity opening for you in the near future that may come across as sign, symbol, synchronicity, maybe something that you didn't even see coming. It's going to create some type of good energy, blessing, or you feeling good about something. And it may be your private thoughts, and maybe your own private fears, like I said at the top of the reading. But the Hermit card is looking at something with a different mindset or learning from the past mistakes. Something is going to improve for you. Now, remember that I said here, within the next 9 months, you have here 8, 9, 10. Something is going to slowly improve, with 10 being 2026. So within this year, there is a possibility, let me show you, within this astrological new year or calendar new year, there may be a shift or a blessing that may be coming in your direction. 9 of Wands, that was here with the job and finances. 9 of Wands, there is a sense of perseverance or determination that, although right now you may feel like all's well, all's kind of on an even keel, you may be tempted to want to reach higher, whether that's pay, whether it's responsibilities at work, or whether it's if you're studying, okay? So 9 of Wands, it's like you pushing yourself into your new phase. And let's see, give me more here. Interesting how this luck and blessing and this job, it keeps teetering with each other. Energetically, that's how I feel. Like I said, 8 of Pentacles. You may feel really good at something right now. Okay? You may be like, I am good at what I do. I've mastered my skill, or I am mastering my skill. 8 of Pentacles. The better you practice at something, remember that I was talking about elevation, new opportunities. There may be an opportunity that may be coming in later this year where your focus, your talent, your skill, your ability is going to perfect. You could be teaching others. You could be training others. Letter T, letter J, letter T. Okay, you could be training others. And maybe there's a desire here to want to teach or Yeah, something having to do with the stars, challenges and delays, something that you want to unfold, may be unfolding for you here. The more you spend time in it, the more you're perfecting something. All right, let's see your last and final section, which is the love section. Intuitive friends, just in case you don't know, the session is closed. But I have one more person after Jazzy Bella. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment with the Empress. Something needs to grow or outgrow something here with the Dinosaur. Okay. Leave chapters that no longer serve you behind and focus on, you have Venus here. Your Venus placement here. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. There may be an opportunity for you to take part in a celebration where someone may be inviting you somewhere. With the 10 of Cups, it feels like you're going to feel really happy or you're going to feel real fulfilled. If you are in a connection already, listen carefully. If you are in a connection already, this is talking about you feel that this connection is unique and you feel a soul connection. If you are single, there may be an opportunity for some type of friendship. It starts as a friendship, it may grow into something more that may be prosperous, lucky, blessings. There may be a unique connection because you have here the Pegasus, 10 of Cups, and Empress. Empress rules Taurus and Libra. There may be some shifts coming up for you during Libra season. And remember that I did talk about April because the number 9 came in here. I said the next 9 months. And the next 9 months, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. April, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, April. It is the start of Taurus season also. Because, yeah, we don't count this month, we count next month as one. Between now and the next 9 months, there could be some growth in your love life, which is great because it's going to feel good. You're going to want to hang on to that. If you are in a connection already, this is like something definitely growing here. I even feel an ascension here. You may find you're like the person that best connects and is compatible to you. I'm telling you, between now and April, maybe even May, between now and May of 2026 to 2027, there may be a shift here. 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment because there's an emotional fulfillment. It's the satisfaction here of something finally working out, or at the very least, moving in the direction of more abundance. I don't know if there even could be some type of pregnancy here in your family, or branching out, giving birth to a new idea, or giving birth to a new role as well. All right. Jazzy Bella 87, I hope these messages have been insightful or have given you some type of clarity. Remember, these messages may not resonate, or maybe they might. If they don't now, they might in the near future. And that being said, Jazzy Bella 87, I hope, take a look at this reading again, because I always tell all of you, when you get a reading, you should look at that reading 2 or 3 times, because every time you look at it, you're going to realize something that was said that you may have missed, or that make more of a connection later on. So there you go. Jazzy Bella 87, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. Up next, we have, what do we have next? I want to say it's Ross Crump. All right, but before I jump into Ross Crump's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your super chats. Those of you who are members, please take a look at the link that I placed here on this live in the chat, focusing on the members event. There's going to be a members event on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what it looks like for now, because that's what you are all casting your votes. So there's the vote casting system. So hopefully you can join us, where I'll be showing you a demonstration on how to make your jar, spell jar. All right, intuitive friends. Let's see who's coming up. I know it's Ross Crump, but let's see. Hold on, because this is... Hold on. Oh, what happened here? Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, because I'm getting a commercial. I get the commercials just like you guys do. All right. So, oh, I sent the Universal Butterfly. Hello, my dear. Ooh, Jazzy Bella, you wrote a lot. You wrote Virgo rising, Gemini moon. Interesting, because I was talking about later this year. Gemini moon, Sagittarius sun, Venus in Scorpio. A lot of your placements are later on, between that that time frame that I was telling you about, where I said between now and 9 months. All these here except Gemini, which, by the way, Gemini, I said Uranus is in Gemini, so pay attention to that. And you have a Gemini moon. Interesting, because you got the bird in the south. So interesting. All right. Let me just write closed session here. Closed session. But Virgo is later this year. Sagittarius is later this year. Scorpio is later this year. That makes sense why that number 9 came out. It's 6 and 9. 6 and 9. Yeah, but I was feeling more 9 months than anything else. And then there was that Empress. Empress energy is like 9 months also, because she's pregnant in the deck. So again, there could be something moving along. S is my ex. Okay. I don't know if you've been thinking about your ex, but there was something here about you thinking a lot about the past. Or, if it's not the person, it was a past experience. All right. Jazzy said, I'm fine at my job. Okay, good. There could be a blossoming here. There could be a shift. There could be something about you, I don't know, moving up, getting more pay, getting an opportunity, gaining more responsibilities at your job, which can lead to soaring new heights, that type of energy. All right. I wish you the best of luck, my dear. Thank you so much, Jazzy Bella. As I said, I feel a lot of these messages may not resonate right now. because it's coming. It was giving me this feeling of like in the future or something unfolding. But take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ross Crump. Ross Crump is our last and final. But before I start on Ross's Crump's reading, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner. Look at my nails. I put it in the community chat. So new. I love this. By the way, I did this myself. Thank you very much. So I'm like really proud of the work that I did. So I'm just like, hey. Intuitive friends, don't forget to be here if you're a member. Remember, intuitive friends, July readings are up already, and the singles reading is up already. So just keep that in the back of your minds. And let us wait. Hold on. Before I go there, let me shuffle this a little bit more. Ross Crump, you are up next. Ross Crump, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier. A reminder here, Ross Crump, if you're interested, no obligation, but if you're interested in joining us on Friday, all the information is in the community tab as well as in the members tab, okay? So if you're interested, hope to see you there. If not, no worries, okay? All right, intuitive friends. Ross Crump is our last and final reading for our Super Chat Live. And let's see, Ross Crump, what may be coming through for you. Okay, let's see what may be coming through for you, my dear. What may be possibly unfolding, and as a reminder, these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? Okay. Let's see here. Let's grab a little bit more. I want to grab a little bit more for, okay, I'm not looking. I don't look. No cheating. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right, let us begin. First of all, you have a lot falling in your moon energy right here. What do I mean by moon energy? I mean your private sector, the you behind closed doors, the you that you don't share with everyone, the you in your private world. Okay, so you in your private world, or your moon energy, like I like to call it, is that you have an angel's wing, you have a rubber band, and you have the squirrel in its reverse energy. Now, I feel here in your private sector, in just you thinking, you and your private thoughts, there may be something in regards to your resources that you feel like it isn't as fantastic as you would like it to be. This could be money, this could be job, this could be, I don't know, something that you are saving, storing, maybe even investing. I don't know. But this is the squirrel on the branch. Now, when it comes out in its upright position, we see that it's a squirrel and we see everything else. It's come out in the block position, which means we can't see the details. I just know it is a squirrel. It looks like it's the shadow of something. But I'm going to show you here. When it's in its upright position, that's what we should be seeing. The fact that it is in its upright position, in its reverse position here, gives the energy here that you may be preoccupied about work, about money, about stability, about your home environment, about your domestic scene, or something that is connected to resources and value for you, whatever that may mean. Okay? So the fact that the squirrel is in its reversed position, and the fact that you have a rubber band in the south, it's something that sometimes you think a lot about and then you try to distance yourself from it. So there's this boomerang energy here. There are times that you believe or feel, especially with this wing here, I'm going to take it, it's like the angel's wing. Sometimes you feel that things are moving for you and working for you. And then sometimes you get a little bit caught up in the nervousness of, is it really true? Are my resources safe? Is my job safe? Is my home safe? Is my, like those things. And I'm getting like the domestic scene. Okay. That's what I'm getting first here. By the way, that wing, remember, was here, but it was also teetering in love. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's what I'm getting here initially, the initial energy. We're going to, of course, unfold every area here. Next section, challenges, delays. Nothing coming in your proximity. Although if we are to look at this, the bat, it would be the closest energy to you. There may be something that you're feeling, that there's a distance between you and someone in regards to communication. Someone that you're not speaking with, someone that you may have even felt was a good resource, a good friend, a good connection, a good something here. Because remember, the squirrel is in its reverse position, that you feel like there's a disconnect. There may be some questions that you still have in the back of your mind because you have the letter Q. Now, the letter, or I should say the initial Q, could be someone's first name, middle name, last name. This could be an initial, like a nickname also. This could be connected to a place, a city, town, state, country. It could be the beginning letter or the ending initial of something here. Now, what's interesting is that I keep hearing quail. Quail. Quail is a bird. So again, there's something about a challenging communication that's coming through in regards to challenges and delays. Now, you see this here. It is a clover, but the clover is in its reverse status. This is in its backward position. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to bring it here. So that's in the reverse. This is in its upright. You see, I can see the details a little bit better, but it came on the reverse. You may feel like like you're unlucky in something, or that something is stagnant or not moving. This could also be talking about some sort of communication between you and someone else that either stopped or that there's a no contact type of energy here. Q is also coming up as questions. There may be some questions that you may have that you're not seeing the clarity in. This could even be some disagreement that may have happened recently, especially, or some type of misunderstanding or miscommunication, because Mercury is in retrograde, and as we know, that sometimes creates a tendency to have misunderstandings with other people. So there could be some questions or some kind of discussion that either may have happened or may be coming up, because Mercury in retrograde doesn't end until, let's say, the first week of August. Because remember, as I always mention, even though it goes direct on July 23rd, it still could open the possibility here of energy still settling even after the retrograde. Okay, So that's what's coming up in challenges and delays. You may be questioning why something hasn't resulted, or questioning why there is silence on someone's end. So I'm getting here Q as questions, but questioning or questions, revolving someone, something. I feel it's connected to your self section. All right, let's take a look at luck and blessings. The first charm that I want to talk about is this deer. Okay. Now, deer is yin energy. Yin is divine feminine energy. Does it mean it has to be a female? No. Does it mean any? No, it just means sensitivity. However, because we have a heart, we have the letter S, which is teetering in love and luck and blessings. And we have what is a Hello Kitty, which to me symbolizes the past, a connection, childhood, and the fact that there was a challenge or delay that was kind of showing itself here. There could be here a either mother figure, maternal or divine yin energy, which could be anyone that is either a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? That there could be a blessing. Someone that you didn't speak to a lot, talk to a lot, that there could be some type of rekindling or moving something along here. I'm also getting here a heart, and there could be some messages also with the deer, some messages that you may be receiving intuitively that may show you sign, symbol, synchronicities. We have the letter S here. The S could be the beginning, first name, middle name, last name. It could be the beginning letter or initial, or the last letter or last initial to a person. It could also be S for sibling. It could be S for sun, illumination of something, understanding something. With S, I'm also getting surrendering. You surrendering and not being resistant here to what you may be feeling intuitively and wholeheartedly here may change something around for you to the point that this could be in love or in career, but that you may feel kind of getting some messages here. This could even be a message from your higher self as self. I feel intuition is at play in regards to luck and blessing, because deer is very much connected to that yin energy. So you may feel something. You may feel when it's the right time for a specific opportunity here, even also. I'm also getting interesting because I did mention yin energy connected to the deer, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You do have the letter S. There may be a placement on your astrological natal chart or during Scorpio season. Who knows? Because this could be energy that's unfolding. This could make some sort of sense or more sense. Job, career, money. Something that you're hoping, wishing, and desiring. The anchor is teetering between challenges and delays and career and money. So in your private thoughts, like I said at the top of the reading, You may be feeling a bit in your head or in your thoughts about feeling uncertain in regards to money, resources, or your home environment. Maybe there's been an increase in something and on a bill, on something you're like, man, if this keeps going up, I'm not going to be able to pay this bill or something like that. Even if you have a good job and opportunity, but there's this sense here of you feeling a little bit like, you know, in your thoughts about that or in your feelings about that. So, something that you've been wishing, hoping, and desiring for quite some time, there could be finally, especially if this challenge is connected to job, career, or finances, because this anchor is teetering challenges, delays, and job, career, and money, is saying you may feel more grounded here as time unfolds. Okay. But I feel that the worry here with yourself and the challenges here, with challenges that delay, may possibly be either your um, sector here in love because of where the wing falls, or it could be in job and career. You have two stars. You have one star in love and one star in job and career or finances. And by the way, you have two fairies sitting on two celestial symbols. One is a star and one is a crescent moon. Validation, confirmation. Remember that job, career, and finances could just be something that is important to you, something that is very valuable. So there may be a connection between job, career, and finances and your love sector. Two of the same, very similar. So, whether it's something that is triggering a sense of anxiety or worry or uncertainty in job in regards to your stability, or whether it's about love, especially someone or something that's far away, remember that this deer could be a person. So, this could be a sibling, a parent, a mother figure, a father figure, a sibling, family member, relative, loved one, partner. But that's what I'm picking up here. In your last sector, which is love, you have something very interesting, a very interesting combination. First and foremost, is coming across as same as career, job and career. Similar celestial bodies, similar fairies, both are in the upright position. So this tells me whatever it is that you've been wishing, hoping, and desiring, intuitively working with your energy, with connecting with your higher self, something here is gonna give a very good feeling, opportunity, or an unexpected blessing that you don't see coming. Because this cat here, and I said that I was going to show you, it's a Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty in charm my charm collection gives me the energy of childhood or of the past. So there's something here that you've been wishing, hoping, and desiring. That's why it came up in its reverse position, that you may have thought like, I don't know how this is going to work out, or I don't know how this is going to fall into place. And this is telling you here, with love and career, whatever this good luck is or whatever this blessing is you're going to feel satisfied emotionally, or you're going to be guided here by your intuition. Now you have here an Eiffel Tower, which is in the love section. Okay, so I feel your guides are helping you here with love or something that you're passionate about. And the passion doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be your passion to your job, which makes a lot of sense here because you have two of the same or similar charms in those important sectors. Okay, two things that you love, two things that are important to you. All right, but the Eiffel Tower is giving the energy of something at a distance, something that is far away from you. This could be a love at a distance. This could be a relative that is physically far from you, a friend that is physically far from you, a loved one that is physically far from you, unless you live in France. Okay? If you have a French connection or a heritage with French language or French culture, it's coming across as ancestors from beyond helping you in your love sector, or helping you with a sector here that you are passionately and passionately and intuitively wishing, hoping, desiring, and praying for, because that's why you have here this manifestation. Someone manifesting inspiration, drive. Okay, this is how this is coming through. Now, let's go a little bit deeper, which is what I love to do right after the charms, and see what this challenge and delay may be about, or how you can overcome it. Challenges and delays. Six of Wands. You don't need to worry about something so much, something that you may be worrying about behind the scenes, because you are the type of person who's proactive, resilient, and passionate about the things that you do, or you're meticulous. There's a leadership quality about you. That's not going to change unless you want that to change about yourself, but that's a positive quality. There's going to be more successes unfolding for you. You just need to believe. You see, Page of Cups. You can't be saying to yourself, oh, yeah, that's going to happen when pigs fly, because that's a sense of doubt or a sense of apprehension or uncertainty. And this is telling you, you need to believe that you have the qualities, the success, here with the letter S, the success, the qualities, and the attributes to be a leader and to still be in a high position. And at times, you may be a little bit worried about what other people may think, or how they may judge your leadership style or your leadership skills. And this is saying, don't worry about that. Because how you lead or how you show up in whatever it is that you're doing, or that may be challenging, with the Page of Cups, you may feel like a fish out of the water, but you need to understand that you have a lot of untapped potential. And like I said, with the squirrel, which is in its reverse state, I said you may feel like you're not being as useful or resourceful in something, and your guides are helping you. Sometimes you feel strong in it, sometimes you feel like you're weak in it. This is saying you need to quit thinking in that way, because you yourself could be blocking your own blessings. All right? Let's take a look at luck and blessings section. You may be the type of person, and I don't want to say suffers from anxiety, but you can feel a little bit anxious or worried when things don't go a certain way. And Page of Cups is saying there are times that you feel like a fish out of the water, but you have the ability to lead and the ability to make your emotions known, your thoughts known. Let's see. Ooh, something flipped over here for you. Let's bring it out slowly but surely. Wow, the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords here with the blessings. Listen carefully. Eight of Wands, you have the talent, the ability, the intuition, the intelligence, the drive and the heart, which is the passion, to move past any obstacles, challenges, or delays. You got to believe more in yourself. Even when you don't know how something is going to resolve itself or how something is going to fall into place, your guides are telling you believe in the passion and your ability to lead others and to have a successful, accomplishing life. Because the Eight of Wands is saying luck and blessings are coming through to tell you that whatever blockages or challenges you may have, you are still going to be able to move past it as long as you are focusing on your progress, on your ability to learn. And learning may include you feeling like a fish out of the water at times. But just because you feel a little bit uncertain on something doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. On the contrary, the Six of Wands is saying victory. It's saying success. Six of Wands energy is saying you are in an energy where you're either in the spotlight, so you could be in a high ranking position or in a leadership position, and your leadership skills and your ability to be able to surpass challenges and blockages gives you an opportunity to be really good at what you are, to be unstoppable, to be successful, and to lead towards victory. Even if at times you yourself feel a little bit hesitant. All right? King of Swords, blessing, the ability to be able to think clearly, the ability for you to lean into your intelligence and ask those important questions, okay? Because remember, challenges and delays are connected with luck and blessing. Asking those intelligent, minded questions so that you could get the clarity that you need, especially here with the fact that, actually, yeah, the bat, ooh, where is it? The bat is in reverse. Remember, the bat is communication. So if you don't understand something, ask questions. If you need help in something, ask for help from someone who can give you advice on something. But don't second guess yourself, because that could be creating a little bit of you getting in your own way. And so the King of Swords is saying, don't be swayed by your anxiety and your emotions, because you have here deer. You may be susceptible to feeling a little bit like a fish out of, or especially if something comes up out of the clear blue sky, a shift or a what's called something out of your control. It says, hey, you have the intelligence to keep moving forward, and the power in being direct and honest in regards to making those intelligent, rational, analytical, strategic decisions, so that there is this sense of progress moving in your direction, right? So luck is on your side, and it may come through a very aha type of idea, because remember, King of Swords is air energy, and air energy is the mind. So there could be here this energy of an idea coming out of the clear blue sky, an idea coming out of nowhere, like you just didn't see it coming. This could be an unexpected blessing through a conversation from someone, or through an email, a text, a conversation. So you could have a conversation with someone and that be the blessing or the luck, because suddenly with the letter S here, and I'm going to show you, suddenly something makes sense, or suddenly you understand something here. Okay. So S, suddenly, and the Eight of Wands, it's that powerful momentum. Okay. That you are not going to be able to stop. You're going to keep moving forward. But you have to stop second guessing yourself, though. All right, let's take a look here at career, job, or money, finances, or things that matter. And of course, Ross Crump is our last and final reading of the day. Don't forget to meet with me at other times here, intuitive friends. Look at that, 3 of Cups, celebration. 3 of Cups, uniting with people who are supporting you, not worrying about the people that are doubting you, working closely to your circle of people that you feel that you can collaborate with, that you can hear with the 3 of Cups, feel that you are vibrating in each other's energy. They're on your level. They understand you. You understand them. Okay? 3 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Look at that. Wish fulfillment. And something is going to feel more stable. So your job or career, 3 of Cups, there could be a celebration coming up or a wish being fulfilled, validation, confirmation coming through with that star. Okay? Or it could be something valuable, like your love life also. Remember, it could come in many different ways. But whatever it was with this infinity symbol, which I don't know if I even showed you, you have the infinity symbol here. Infinity symbol, reoccurring, okay? The infinity symbol is on the head or above the head of the magician card in tarot. And the magician card in tarot is Mercury, your mind, your ability to think something carefully, clearly, and make a solid decision or make up your mind on something. But the 9 of Cups, beautiful energy here with job, career, finances, or things that matter to you, because you feel blessed or there will be a blessing, a wish coming true, or feeling emotionally satisfied by how something creates a sense of stability in your job, career, or finance section. Let's take a look at your last and final. And by the way, like I said, job, career, and finances, or something that is valuable, it could be connected to love here. It could be connected to your friends. It could be connected to a trip that you may have to see family, to connect with family. If it's not a physical trip, it could be a reunion or being invited by friends. But whatever it is going to feel really good and you're going to feel blessed. But let's take a look at your last and final. Last and final section, which is love. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. And you have 2 cards coming through. Page of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration is going to be important here. Working with someone else is going to be a good, even if it's like remotely, or you watching something, the something is coming across as like if you're watching a course or developing your craft in something. 3 of Pentacles, both in job and in love, talk about other people. This threes are about joining forces with others, not being secluded in the corner and wondering, gee, I wonder how something's going to happen. Because whatever blessings may be coming in your direction could be through connections that you already have, whether in your social circle, friends, family, loved ones, or in your professional circle. And it's interesting because you have 3 of Pentacles in the love sector, which Pentacles feels to me more like work or area of your job, right? Sort of like job opportunity. And the 3 of Cups comes across to me as more like love's connected, and it's in the job. So interesting, they've crossed each other. And again, sign symbol synchronicity with the 2 fairies and the 2 celestial bodies here, one being star and the other one being a crescent moon. And the one on the crescent moon has a star. So there is a beautiful unfolding here happening to you that may be very much connected to your love life and your career. You may feel blessed, you may feel exhilarated, there may be an invitation, an opportunity, a development, progress, but whatever it is feeling really, really good. Page of Pentacles is you starting to work with others, or starting to plant your ideas and grounding your ideas that you work with other people and start creating something more. Okay, because pages are about communication, so messages, things that you speak about with others, but also here how something may unfold over time. That being said, Ross Crump, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier. Thank you so much for being here. And as I always say, take a look at these messages more than once. Now, you see here, everything is not showing itself. So let's see if you have something that you may have written. Okay, you're not, okay, it doesn't seem like I don't have anything written here, but I hope these messages make sense to you at a later time. And if they don't resonate now, they may resonate in the near future. I want to thank Ascending Universal Butterfly for your love, your loyalty, and support. I want to thank all of you, members and subscribers alike, for your love, loyalty, and support. Thank you so much for being part of the Super Chat reading. And I will see those of you who are members on Friday in a special demo that I am doing. Just don't forget to take a look at the link down in, well, no, I'm going to put the link in the subscriber, the link actually in the chat, talking about that event for members only. That being said, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you all soon.